Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Tomorrowaday Farms. Today we're going to work on some New York style bagels, and these are so that we don't go to the grocery store and buy these type of products. If I can make them, we're not going to go to the store and buy them. So these are really super simple, and once you guys see how easy it is to make them yourself, you won't be buying them. So we are going to create a New York style cheddar cheese bagel, and that will be for our breakfast tomorrow. I am going to double this recipe so I can put some in the freezer, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So simple, easy. If you can make bread, you can make bagels. It's just that simple. So I've got everything measured out. We're going to go over to the mixer and we're going to get making bagels. Alright guys, we're at the KitchenAid. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can do this by hand. It is fairly simple to work this dough by hand. So in the mixer I have 1 1/4 cup of warm water to 2 teaspoons of yeast and 2 tablespoons of sugar. If you don't know, bagels need sugar. If you go a Montreal style, I will be doing some of those as well. So you guys will see the difference between a New York style and a Montreal style. It's two different things, okay? So I'm going to get this going here. And I'm going to drop some, I have 3.5 cups of flour measured out, but I do have my flour over here if I do need more, because as you know, every day can be a little bit different. And then I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt that I will add in a moment once I get this mixture going. Bagels are just a little time consuming. That is the only thing, because you have to boil them and bake them, okay, to get that chewy bagel flavor. But I've wanted to do this recipe with you guys for quite a while. I'm going to add the salt now, guys. And because our goal is not to buy things at the grocery store that I can make at home. So this is where it begins. Breakfast food. And then we are going to go into, we're going to even make some tortillas this month, and some corn tortillas as well. So look for those videos coming up. So now I'm just going to check this. It's fine. I'm just going to let it go, and then I will bring you over to the other counter and we will hand knead this for just a few minutes. Alright guys, so here's the dough. I have my second batch starting because I want some plain ones as well. So I just put a little bit of flour. We're just going to quickly knead this. Put this into a bowl with a little bit of olive oil, and then we are going to let this rise and set for 1 hour. And these will be amazing. I used to make these all the time, and I just simply got out of it. So here I am back at square one again. Okay. And then I'm going to pop it on the back of our fireplace to rise, because that's the warmest spot in our house. As Michael said here, and he sweats. But oh well. It's nice, this house, we can actually walk around in a t-shirt and actually be comfortable. It's kind of a weird thing for us. But, alright. So I'm going to finish kneading this, guys. It's just going to take another second or so. I'm just going to kind of try to show you guys. It's nice dough. Now, I guess if you have a larger family, you would have to make multiple batches of it. But we're a pretty small family, so. Alright, so I'm going to get this into the bowl, guys, on the back, and then I'm going to make my second batch. And then we'll get making these cheddar cheese bagels. Alright, guys, here is our bagel dough. Just like normal dough. you're going to want to deflate it gently. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour here. I'm going to put the dough there. So now you're going to kind of want to set up. So I'm going to try to do this here. My clean hand with my non-clean hand. You're going to want a cookie sheet, okay? You're going to want to spray your cookie sheet with vegetable oil or whatever you have. I'm going to wash my hands, guys. Hang on. And you're going to want a pot of water on there. So a typical, I had to look this up because I actually forgot. A typical dough ball for a bagel is 100 grams. I am going to actually weigh mine because I don't want one huge one, one small one. So if you don't want to weigh yours, that's absolutely fine. I am going to weigh mine. I'm going to change my scale to grams. So you're going to want about 100 grams dough ball. And that is 100 grams. I'll move my scale here and try to get, you guys won't be able to see it, but that's 108. That's fine with me, right? So, oops. Once I do a couple, I'm usually pretty good. Oops. And then we're going to shape them. Because you want them to be roughly the same size. Because of, you have to cook them twice. If you don't cook a bagel twice, you don't get that good chewy texture. And you just want to set them off to the side. And this is just a cheap scale from Amazon. Because you should get roughly 8 in this dough. It was a little heavier. So to make that one, yeah, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to move this because I need it again. So you just take your dough ball, roll it in your hand, and you want to press it out a little bit. They're not going to be perfect, guys. You want to take some flour and you just want to start working, getting everything pushed out so you get that whole effect. And as you do it, guys, it gets easier. You pull a little bit. If you feel that it's bigger at one end, just kind of move them around a little bit. Like so. And I have my water boiling, or not boiling, it's on to boil. Depends on how much of a perfectionist you want to be, which I'm pretty bad with food. Just like so. I'll do one more with you. There is a bagel maker out there, but Trust me, I don't need any more kitchen gadgets. Shut up, Michael. He's giggling over at the kitchen table. So just put your fingers in there and move them around. I have cupboards full. So, last thing, I even have a donut maker, guys. Like, seriously. I don't even use it. But anyways, there's another one. This is a little heavy on that side. So I'm just gonna shape it a little bit more. You are gonna have some that are a little bit bigger. I mean, they're handmade, right? Just lay them on your greased sheet. So I'm gonna keep going, guys, and then I'm gonna get Michael to grate my cheese for me. And then we are going to get the oven on, and I'm gonna get all these bagels made up, and then we will boil them, and then we will put them in the oven. Alright guys, so we're gonna start with the ones we made together. So you're gonna wanna go into the boiling water 2 to 3 minutes. My oven is almost to 400 on convection. If you're gonna do this without a convection, go about 425, but just really watch it, and then they will bake for about 10 minutes. Now, I've never made them in this oven, so it's all gonna be kind of new to me, but I will let you know how long it took. So you don't want to crowd your boil water, okay? If you have a bigger pot, I just do 2 at a time. Let it all come back up. I could do a third one, but I'm not going to test the waters. So I'm just going to let these re-puff up, and then we're going to put them back on this sheet, and then we will continue them. So I got quite a few here to do, but you do want to flip them. If you have a spider or a pair of tongs, chopsticks work really good as well, because they are kind of finicky. Can't talk today. So you just kind of want to press it on the one side, tip it over, let it cook. And then we're going to top these with cheddar cheese. And I think we have some smoked cheese as well there. It's just our odds and ends, what's kicking around the house. If you have everything bagel seasoning, which I don't have, you're going to want to put that on after you boil. Okay? So these are almost done. It doesn't take long. This process is really simple, but you're going to want the pretty side, like so. Drain them. My oven is ready. This is also a greased, sorry guys, greased cookie sheet as well. Now I'm just going to put 2 more in. I'm going to get them going. You're going to want to put all the cheese on, if you're doing cheddar cheese, at the same time, because they will melt, okay? So I'm going to get these all finished, and then I am going to bring you back, and we will put the cheddar cheese on. Alright guys, so here's the bagels. I'm going to top the ones I need to with the cheddar cheese. So it's pretty simple. You just put the cheese on. Just be really careful. You don't want to push too hard. And then Michael and I are going to toast these up. Sorry, I'm still cooking in the water as well for the regular ones. We're going to toast up one of these with you guys, and Michael's going to give it a taste test for you. And we are going to have some delicious bagels for our breakfast for the next few days, and I'm going to freeze some. I do have to grate some more cheese, and I'm going to get the rest of these out so I can bake them all at the same time. But that's it, guys. Nothing too hard, nothing. You can do an egg wash if you want, but that is 100% up to you before you add the cheese. But I find with the cheese one, you don't really need it as much. But, alright, I'm going to grate some more cheese because I need cheese for these 4. And I will see you guys in a few minutes once they come out of the oven. Alright guys, So here they are. So what I did was I baked them for 20 minutes in my oven, and then I turned my broiler on high and I crisped up the cheese. I'm going to move these over to a cooling rack, and once these cool just enough for us to slice them, we will toast one up and we will eat one with you guys. Be right back. Alright guys, so here it is semi-cool, okay, because we want to get this toasted for you. But there is the inside of the bagel. Okay, there's the top. Now I'm just going to pop this in the toaster, and then Michael's going to taste it. Alright guys, so normally with a bagel you would let it sit out for about 2-3 hours, let it kind of cool down. It'll toast up much nicer, but we want to get this video out for you guys. So it's not fully toasted properly, but we'll give you the cheesy side, Michael. And then I will have a little bit of this one. It's a little warm. And yes, to the subscriber that asked me, I have a very small rooster obsession. I even have silverware.
I think they can see it. You're using it.
Oh, I didn't even. So once these set, guys, the biggest thing for a bagel is to let it set and to get, it's that they got to completely cool, sit out and everything. But you can see the chew on there. And it is so good. The flavor is definitely there. So next, I think we'll do cinnamon raisin, I think, bagels. So anything I can do to save us money right now, I'm doing. Well, and we can't go anywhere anyways, but that's beside the point. Now is the time to kind of gather your recipes and relook at them. So this is the one Michael gave me, and we're going to do a whole wheat one as well. With the cheese is pretty delicious. You can add cheese to the inside of the bagel, but Michael really likes it on top, so. But these are fantastic just for sandwiches or whatever you want to use. But what do you think, Michael?
Oh.
He's watching them cure. So guys, that is our cheddar cheese bagels. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, please share it. And please hit that like button. Still trying to get the channel out there. And I would truly appreciate that. But it's super simple. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I will see you super soon. Bye.